Welcome to the Shenandoah Stories Project. We are in Andrew Whitner's History of Religion class. I'm Alex.
I'm Joanna.
I'm Erin.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Anna.
This is our producer's commentary on our digital stories project on Wednesday Walkers.
So the topic search for this project was very interesting. Our first topic was the Jehovah's Witnesses, but after a few meetings with them, it fell through. So then I found the second topic through a family member, which is the Elkton United Methodist Church's outreach mission work through a program called Wednesday Walkers. And once we met with all of the tutors that are part of Wednesday Walkers and the Reverend, they were very enthusiastic about doing this filming with us and to be part of this project.
Once we started the project, we knew it was going to be a lot of work, so we knew we needed to divide the roles between everyone. So we had a couple original meetings and decided pretty early on what everyone was going to take on as a role. We understood, though, that because we're all really busy college students, that these roles would have to be really fluid, and we would have to be really flexible and with each other's schedules. So we're not stuck in our roles. We're all willing to help each other out and take on other responsibilities. There are 5 roles, and the first one, Anna Fraser, was our interviewer, and so she had a lot of contact with the tutors and the Reverend and the principal, and she was the one that was interviewing them and asking them questions. The second role was Sarah Luck took on the role as our coordinator. She was kind of the behind-the-scenes person, emailing us, telling us when we were meeting, getting our equipment. She was kind of the ringleader of the group. Joanna became our liaison because she was the one that got us in contact with the Wednesday Walkers, so she took on that role and was really good at getting us in contact with the Elkton School and the church as well. I took on the role as a videographer, and I was the behind-the-camera person. I was taking lots of pictures and recording the videos, and Alex took on the role as our editor, and I helped him out with that as well.
So in order to tell our story and start our project, we knew we had to do one-on-one interviews, and so we each decided to compile and contribute questions. So we each thought about who we were interviewing, and we got about 5 questions each and then compiled them together so we would have them ready when we were doing our interviews. And the people that we ended up interviewing were first the head of Wednesday Walkers, Marie Fry, and then 2 other tutors, and then the Reverend Reynolds, and then the principal of the school, Mr. Danzy. And so we did each of those and tailored our questions to who we were talking to. And then we also knew we needed other footage besides just that. So we got actual footage of the Wednesday Walkers walking the children to the church. And we actually went to one of their sessions on Wednesdays and got some footage of the kids with the tutors, just interacting with them, that kind of thing. And then we also got some stills inside the church and outside the church and footage just of the landscape and just to show how close the church and the school really are together.
And when it came to how we wanted to present our video to the class, we knew we didn't want it to be an interview type documentary where we sit down and we interview them and that's what's on video. We really wanted it to be genuine. And we wanted it to be like the Wednesday Walkers were telling their story and telling us about their mission work. So we edited out our interview questions and we just had whoever we were interviewing rephrase the question in their answer so it would be as if they were telling us their story.
And as we went about interviewing each person, we found, especially with the principal and the pastor, we found that there was an amazing cooperation between the church and the school, and that nobody was concerned about crossing secular and religious lines at all. None of the parents were concerned about it, and there was never an issue about it. And the parents are happy to have their kids being tutored, and the church is happy to tutor them, and their church is also happy to get their name out there. So they're in the community and speaking for everyone.
As we were doing our project, we came along a couple challenges along the road. First off, we had a lot of technical malfunctions with the audio when we were doing our recording. our microphones weren't working and we weren't able to capture a lot of the sound from our videos sometimes, so we had to go back and re-interview some people, which became really frustrating. Another thing that was really difficult to work with was because all of us were so busy with classes and work and outside jobs, we had lots of issues scheduling and finding times that we could all work together.
We also had a problem with travel, just because the church, it was about like half an hour away, so just organizing everybody to get there on time and factoring that into the scheduling issue to add in half an hour ahead of time and half an hour afterwards just adds in an extra hour onto everyone's scheduling conflict.
But we had some difficulties, but we also had a lot of successes. One of them was we did have this whole Jehovah's Witness thing set up, and we thought that was going to be our topic, and we were all really gung-ho about it, and then it fell through, but we were able to quickly turn around, and within a week of losing the other lead, Joanna helped us find the one about the Wednesday walkers.
Another success we had was just being able to coordinate with everyone, being able to get the tutors and the principal and the reverend and all the members of the group to be able to participate in the filming and the interviews in a timely manner to get this project done.
We also had a lot of just overall memorable moments. I know that throughout this entire process we've each had moments where we've been like, this is so cool, I wasn't expecting that. And for me it was just seeing how much respect the reverend and the principal had for each other and just how much this program has brought them together, and they had nothing negative to say, they only had positive things to say, and it was just something that was really special.
Another memorable moment for us, when we actually attended the tutoring session, it was really great to see the children interacting with the tutors and just seeing that positive influence in those children's lives coming from an unexpected source was a really great thing to see.
And overall, we'd like to thank a lot of people, because without them, it wouldn't have been possible.
And those people would include the United Methodist Church of Elkton, Elkton Elementary School, Principal Danzy, the Wednesday Walker tutors to include Reverend Reynolds, Marie Fry, Jerry McLennan, and Terry Davis. And a special thanks to Sandy Cubbage for bringing us this topic, as well as
we would also like to thank Dr. Whitmer and Dee Lee Beard for helping us out, giving us the instruction that we needed for this project, and giving us a little helps and tips here and there throughout the project.
And I cannot stress enough that without them, this would not have been possible. They volunteered all their time. It's not like we paid them or anything to be there, but without them, it wouldn't be possible.
So thank you.
thank you.